No, Deepak, like yesterday, whatever you are told, like that is, I understood that yesterday.
So, so not solving for yesterday. Any doubt? Maybe you have gone through old recordings, old videos, or going through old topics. If you come up with any question, any doubt, you can ask that time also.
Like suppose if whenever getting doubt in the middle of the work, like whenever you're practicing at the time, if you get like you can contact you, right?
You can ping me in the WhatsApp. I may be in the office work, so maybe will not be able to answer right away. But as soon as I get a time, I will reply you.
Okay.
So the T code is VOBJ. Let's see first what is incompletion procedure. VOBJ. Document type is as OR 9. So what is the incompletion procedure we see here? Y1, right?
Y1 means like stand. Okay.
Uh, Y1 is just denotation. Now what is inside Y1? We have to see. Let's see. Okay. I'll not go to that level. I just quickly show you how these
Okay.
things are maintained. Once we cover this incompletion topic, we will cover in detail. Okay. I go to SPRO. I go to IMG reference. I go to function distribution. I go to basic functions. Then you see log of incompletion. It is incomplete item. So here we control everything, all those things which fields to be considered for incomplete and all. We control all those things here. So now let's say our document type, we have assigned the document type as a Y1, right? So let's say says document type. Fine, if you open it, here also same thing you can see that OR9. You see Y1 here, right? Procedure, incompletion procedure. Same thing is here
Yes.
also. Okay? These two fields are same. If you change it here, it will change here also. If you change here, it will impact here also. Basically same field, okay? Okay, now
Yeah.
this Y1 is there. Now what is inside Y1? You will go back. Then you go to define incompletion procedure. We are into the sales documentation. See, the incompletion we can assign to multiple level. Maybe at the sales order header level, sales item
Stand.
level, okay, delivery header, delivery item, schedule line. So which field you want to control? As I told you, document is segregated on the three level actually, header, item, schedule in sales order. In delivery, we have only header and item. So which field we are talking, or which field you want to make it as a incomplete system to take that field as a part of incompletion. So accordingly you select it. So since we are discussing this header, let's go to header procedure. It was Y1, right? Let's see where is Y1. Here I see Y1. Now you see, because we have
Customer.
maintained this VBKD, BSTKD. That is a customer reference. That's why system is considering this field as a part of incompletion check. Clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
And how can you check that field? Let's say I want to know the technical field name, table name or field name for this field. How can you see it? For this field, I want to know the technical table name and field name. How can I see?
VBAK.
No, no, not VBK. I just want the table and field name here. VBK,
Double
okay. You're telling me?
ta- table and field name
Yeah, table and field name I want for this particular field.
or
Which field?
header field.
Header or whatever. I
Uh,
don't know whether it's a header item. I don't know. I just want to know the table and field name.
Here, INR down bottom of the INR, there is a one symbol, page symbol.
Where?
Net value next to the INR, the down one.
This one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, this is create sold to party. If you click here, it will
Okay,
create a sold to party. Let's see. Let me create it. That's fine. So it is, you see, create business partner. So it will create a business partner. That I don't want. What I want to know the table and field name for this field. And I told you every data gets stored in table, right?
yes, yes, yes.
So I want to know the table and field name. So how can I know? Any field.
In SC16N table,
Okay, if I go to SC16, but what you will do there? Okay, let me go to SC16 and
Or else
See,
we can, if we tap the double tap in that header this thing, maybe.
uh, no, how you say, I'll tell you. See, you put the cursor there, whichever field you want to know the table and field name, you put the cursor there, okay, and then you
Yeah.
press F1.
Okay. This one.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
Details.
press F1, then help menu will pop up basically. See, help came. Then you click on this fourth icon, technical information. Then you can see this VBKD, BSTKD. That's what
Yes.
we have maintained in completion, right?
Correct.
VBKD, BSTKD. Because this
Yes.
is just a description. Description could be anything. As I told you, this will be unique. Maybe there
Yeah.
could be another field, let's say BSTK1. That will also have the same name, customer reference. But which field you want to make it as a mandatory or as a part of incompletion, then you go with the table and field level detail. Then it's unique. That cannot be duplicated, right?
Yeah.
So every field. Let's say you go to header. Okay, let me go to header. Let's say I want to see where my this data goes and fits. So same thing. I'll put the cursor here. I'll press F1. I'll go to this menu, and then you see VBAK, VBK ORG. So now I know this data will be stored in the table VBAK. You see table name VBAK and
Maybe
field
okay.
name will be VK ORG. Okay.
Okay.
This works everywhere actually. Every field table detail you can get like this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this incompletion is done. Transaction group you can ignore as of now. That's not that important. Yeah, this is something important. Yeah, quotation message. See, I told
Mhm.
you like quotation is a pre-sales document, right? Inquiry, quotation, contract, all these things are pre-sales document. Let's say you are creating a
Quotation.
quotation and then after that you are creating a sales order. Okay, that could be a case, right? Let's say you and me both are working in the same company, okay? And we have the system configured like that quotation will be created, then the sales order to be created, right? Now let's
Yes.
say when you logged in your office hour, you created one quotation. Quotation number is 1234 for 10 pieces or anything. Okay.
Okay.
And you have not created the sales order. Okay, you just created this one and then you left it. Maybe for some other work, and then you left it. Now when I am coming and I'm trying to create what do you call a sales order. So
Okay.
this is open actually, right? Because you have created just quotation, you have not created sales order. This quotation is open. Open means there is no further document that we call it as a open. Let's say I created a sales order. I have not created the delivery. That means we will call this sales order as the open order. Let's say I
Okay.
created the delivery, I did the PGI, but I have not made the invoice. Then that delivery will be called as open delivery. That means the next item is open. The next step is open, right?
Yes.
So in your case, this quotation will be open. Why? Because this sales order is not created for this quotation. Now, system gives you information to know whether same any quotation exists for that customer or not. So you can get a warning kind of information. Okay, some quotation exists. Okay, so that's what this field does actually. You see, if you maintain this field while creating sales order, system will check for the customer if there is any open quotation exist or not. If exists, system will propose it. Okay, let me see if we have any quotation. If we see all these document as I said on carry quotation, all these things goes and sits in VBAK only. Now how you will segregate based on document category, right?
Document
Let's say I
category.
want to see any quotation. So what I will select here, I put a filter
B.
B. That means now whatever I will see in this table, all these entries are related to quotation only. But I am only worried, I want to know only the sales quotation that is created under our sales of which we are taking. So that is ZORG. Now if I click on number of entry, I get only 4. That means in this sales org, there are only 4 quotations. Okay,
Okay.
let's execute. So you see the document type is ZQT9. Okay, let's do one thing then. Let's try to create a ZQT9. Let VA01. Sorry. Quotation is what is the T code to create a quotation?
Uh, very good, 21, VA
20.
21.
VA21. See, anyway, if you go with the VA01, it will tell you. See, if I go to VA01 and if I type ZQT9, okay, let's say I don't know. I put that QT9. If I press enter, system automatically tells me, right? Process this sales document ZQT9 with transaction VA21. Because system, in the backend system checked the document category. System found it that it's a quotation. So you
Yes,
have to process it VA21. Okay, that's fine. I'll go to VA21 now. I'll give my ZQT9. Same sales area. I press enter. I'll put the same sales order basically and the same customer. I'll put the same material. Let's say I give one piece here. Okay, let me see in completion. Quotation valid to. As I told you, quotation is something. Quotation always comes with the validity also, right? Because the quotation cannot be valid for infinite time, right? So this
yes,
has a
yes.
validity. So let's give some 10 days, 15 days validity. Okay. I go back now. Now if I check in completion, it will be complete, right? But before
Yeah,
that, let us do that config first. Here is that field quotation message. So let's see what kind of options we have here. So it is blank. Blank means it will not check any quotation. That is any open quotation system will not check. But I want to check if any quotation exists or not. So what I will select? I will select let's say. Okay, and let me save it. Okay, let me remove this. So what I've told system, you check the quotation, right? A means
yeah,
system will check at a header level whether there any quotation exists or not. Now let's save it. Now let us create this quotation. Save. So this quotation number came 2000, 2005. Okay.
yeah.
Now let's try to create a sales order. Slash and BA01.
Mm,
Sorry, Z09, right? Our document type, sales order document type is Z09. Okay, let me put the sales customer number. You see, now I'm getting some information that there is already open quotation exists. You want to continue with that quotation means I want whether I want to continue with my sales order by taking this as a reference. I can click on
okay,
continue, or I don't want this document, this quotation to be taken as a reference. I want a fresh document type Z09. I will just cancel and then I can continue. So basically, it's just this setting is just to inform the user that there is already some previous document created for the same customer. You check that and then you take this as a reference so that the document flow remains intact. Okay, so
yeah.
that is the function of that field. So let us remove now because otherwise it will always throw us that error that quotation is missing and all. So let's keep it blank again. Okay, now what to do next? Same thing you see, same thing for outline agreement also. If you maintain system while creating sales order, system will check for any open contract or not. Here we were checking quotation. Here same thing will happen but for contract.
Contract.
Okay,
Okay.
that contract we created VA41.
We have 41.
Okay, and both cannot work together actually. Okay, anyone will work. So that's why when you maintain this both, system was showing at some error, right? That this combination cannot be cannot work. So that's why we have to delete that. We deleted this one.
Okay.
Okay, so basically you just check the previous document, any previous document exists or not. See, you can when you create a sales order, right? Let me go here. You created this quotation, right? Then you let's say this is your quotation. Okay, this is your quotation. Now you can create a sales order. Let's say the sales order number is 9875 anything. So when you create the sales order by taking this quotation as a reference, in the document flow you can see it all together. There could be another way where you can simply create a sales order by not taking the, basically it's linking. If you not take this quotation as a reference, there is no link there now. Okay, now let's
Yes.
say quotation will be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's what do you call it? It will always remain open because you have not, let's say, created another order by not taking the reference of this quotation. So this sales order is a different process. I mean, this will follow a different process. This quotation is following a different process. There is no linkage in between these two, right? So when you
Yes.
create a sales order by taking reference of this one, system follows the same thing, and you can open any document and then you can see the complete flow when this quotation was created, when the sales order get everything. But if you have not taken the reference, then it's a different document flow. It's a different document flow.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
So suppose like whenever we agree in quotation, if same thing we have to raise a sales order now, Deepak. Like further we can take a reference with reference. There
right.
we go and
Let's say since we are talking only one material, there could be hundred of material in the quotation, right? So when
yeah.
you take a reference of the quotation, you don't have to enter everything. It will automatically copy all those 100 items here.
Yes.
Okay. So it saves times also. Okay.
Okay.
And now let me do one thing. Let me open the any quotation there. Let me see.
I have one doubt, Deepak.
Yeah, go ahead.
In the quotation, like we have created like so around 5 6 materials.
Mhm.
Okay. Now we have to raise a sales order for only three
Yeah,
materials.
that you can do. When your system copies it, you can delete it.
Acha, delete. Okay.
Okay. Then what the system will do, system will copy all those 100. Whichever you don't want, you select it, and you, with this button you can delete it. Okay.
Okay.
See document flow. Like here you see, this is inquiry and quotation. That means this quotation was created by taking a reference of this inquiry. So that's why you see in the one document itself, you can see both the document flow.
Okay.
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 And you see that if you notice the flow, this inquiry is little bit shifted to the towards the left, and quotation document is moving. I mean, moved slightly right side. That means this quotation has been created with reference of this one.
Include.
Okay.
But whenever we create, we are not took any reference, Deepak.
No, it's not mandatory. As I told you, these all inquiry quotations are pre-sales, right? So without this also you can take a sales order. It's not mandatory. But sales order is
Okay.
mandatory. If you are following any sales, if you are doing any sales,
Yeah.
sales order is mandatory. VA01 you have to do. That you cannot skip.
Okay.
VA11, VA21, VA31, VA41, all this you can ignore. That is not mandatory. If your business or the company requires to create all those documents for reporting or for better controlling or for any reason, then that's fine. You can fix the system like that. But it's not mandatory. Without inquiry
Okay.
quotation also, you can create your sales order, you can do the billing, and you can complete your sales process.
One thing, Deepak. Like this screen, how you go and check,
Okay.
like where you go and check.
You open any document, and then there is a
Okay.
button for document flow.
Document
Document
flow.
flow
Okay.
basically it's still it will tell you the complete flow from where it
Okay.
started and from where it is ending and what is the current status and everything you can see. You see, as I told you, inquiry. There was
Inquiry.
we already
Mm.
created this quotation, right? So that's why
Yes.
you see inquiry is a status completed. But for this quotation, I have not created any sales order, so that's why it says open.
Opened.
Why?
Okay.
Because there is no further document created.
Yes. Sales order
Right? As I told you, if I create a sales order, this will be completed.
completed.
Then my sales order will become open. Why? Because delivery is not created. If I create a delivery, then my delivery will become open because I have not created the invoice.
Yes.
Same for if I create an invoice, if I have not created the accounting entry, then again my invoice will be open because invoice also is a kind of two-step process. When you create the invoice, first you do the billing GF01 and then accounting document has to be generated, the general entry, GL to be hit. If GLs are not hit, then again your invoice is open.
Yes. If whenever we created the invoice will be open, Deepak. Then
Uh,
how can
no, not always open. When see, open invoice means accounting has not generated. Okay.
okay.
There is another term, open item. Okay. Open
Open
invoice is another thing. Open item is different thing. Open item means for which your payment has not received.
open it. Oh
Okay.
yeah,
That is
okay.
open item. Open invoice means VF01 you have done, accounting entry you have not done.
Okay.
Okay, open item means that is something the customer is yet to pay. You are yet to receive the money.
Okay.
Okay.
Accounting entry in the sense like whenever we create the invoice, it will generate automatically in the paper.
Yeah, it
Uh,
generates automatically, but it's not always. It will always generate automatically. We have a control actually. Let me show you that as well. VOFA is the T code for billing type. Okay, VOFA. Like we have VOV8 for sales order type. VOFA is for the billing document type. Let's say ZF2. I don't know what is our document type, but anyway, let's take anyone. That's fine. You see posting block. Okay. If you put this checkbox, what will happen when you create a billing? System will just create the billing. Accounting will not generate automatically. Why?
okay.
Because you
Okay.
have put the posting block. Then what you have to do? You create the billing in VF01. Then to release the, it will basically block for automatic release. It will not block for release for everywhere. When you
Okay.
have put this checkbox, that means while you create the invoice, that time system will not generate the accounting automatically.
Yes, sir.
When
It will
someone,
allow to.
yeah, manually it
It
will
will.
allow. What next you have to do? You go with VF01, you create the billing
Again.
first. Then you open the same billing in VF02, and then you have to release it. Okay.
Acha, VO02. Got it.
VF02, yeah, VF02 you have to do. Why some companies do it? Because let's say they don't want to cancel the invoice if anything goes wrong. So what they do, they just create the invoice. Okay, they take some print out and all, then they see everything is coming perfectly or not, and everything is fine. Then only they release it. Okay, they don't want to what do you call to make an entry in GL and then they cancel. So for that precaution, they do that kind of control. That okay, while creating, it will not allow. It will not generate the accounting. It will just create the billing and then it will stay there. First, they check everything, the pricing, the printouts, okay, output, everything they check. If they are satisfied, then they do to VF02 and then do the release of accounting. We'll see all that, don't worry. Once we cover this one, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, now this one. Document, or let me show you one good example of document flow actually. I want to show you that as well.
The light off. Light off.
Yeah, here you see. This is a good example actually. Here you see what we have done. We created one inquiry. Then by
Yes.
taking
Yes.
this inquiry as a reference, we created a quotation. That's why you see quotation is slightly moved towards right. That means this is created with reference
Under
of, yeah, under the
inquiry.
inquiry you can say, but generally in SAP we don't use this under the term at all. We call it this quotation is created by taking the reference of this inquiry. Okay,
Yes.
or sometimes they call it this quotation is created against this inquiry. Okay,
Yes.
so that is how we say it in SAP. Now you see contract. This contract is slightly moved from this quotation. That means this is created with reference of this quotation.
Quotation.
Now standard sales order, that is the VA01 document, that is created by taking the reference of contract. And see, you see the status also. Since we have created the sales order, contract is also completed because this is open now. This is already, this contract is fully utilized actually. Okay.
Okay.
There also we have
Mm,
control actually how you want your system to mark a status complete and all, but generally this is how we say in most of the cases that if the next document is created, we call it open. Sorry, if the next document is not created, we call it open. If the next document is created, we call it completed.
okay.
Okay. If you see the document flow, any document you open, let's say I open inquiry. Okay. Now what is the advantage you see? If I know any number, let's say I know the inquiry number. Okay. So what I will do, I will go to VA13. Let's say I go to VA13. I put my inquiry number. Here also you see that document flow button is there. Or I believe
Okay.
somewhere here also it must be there. Let me show where it is. Yeah, document flow. See, if I click here, So from here also I can see all this detail. And now you'll notice this is marked as a yellow. Why? Because we have opened the inquiry. And then
Inquiry,
from
yes.
there we are seeing the document flow. Okay. Basically
Okay.
this document flow we opened while opening the inquiry. That's why it's inquiry. Let's say if I create a sales order, I mean if I open sales order, okay, let me open it. Then also I can go to this document flow. Same thing opens, right? But now you see this has become yellow. That means you are seeing the
Yeah.
document flow from sales order point of view. Okay, clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now let's move that. You see here, this is a good example actually. What you can do, you can take the same inquiry number, same inquiry document type. You take the same quotation document type. You take the same contract document type, and you take the same sales order type, and then you create one by one. Okay.
Okay.
To try to create the same replication, you can try. You first create the inquiry, then you create the quotation by clicking on this click on reference, right? Create with reference. Some button was there, right? You remember? You click create
Yes.
with reference, put this inquiry number as a reference, then you create the quotation, then you can do. Okay. Or if you want, I can show you that also, but it will take some 10-15 minutes to show. If you want, I can show you that also.
That reference, Deepak.
Yeah. How we create this.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to see?
Yeah, Deepak.
Okay. Then let's do one thing there. Okay, let's take the same data basically because I don't want to configure again the old document and we don't want to create the sales order or everything. So first what we will create a inquiry. So now see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to copy the same document here. So first what it is asking inquiry document type. I want
Yes.
to see inquiry document type for this one. Where I can see it?
Inquiry, top of that screen, inquiry test something.
No, that is the description. The document type I have to enter, right? Z or
Doc,
9, something we have to enter. In this document
document,
where I can find the document type.
document type.
Yeah.
The sales.
No. Okay.
The
First tell
configuration.
me where it will be where it should be. Whether it should be header or item.
Header,
So where you will go first?
header.
How you will go to header?
Here, if you tap the headers in the top of the screen, if you tap the two times,
No, if you double click in the here you want to double click in this line.
no. Near this sold to party, ship to party.
Uh, which one? Here?
Yeah, no, here, Deepak. Like the net value, the empty space is on. If you go and double tap there, it will open the.
No, it will not open. You see this empty space, right? It will not open.
Yeah,
To go to header, you have to click here. Okay.
yes.
Or you can go to via this also. Go to header.
Go to,
Okay.
okay.
If you go to sales, then you can see the inquiry document type. You see inquiry type. So as I told you, we will take the same basically. We can create our own also, but it will take just unnecessary time. So it's better we will take the same. So ZIN9, ZORG, ZC, ZD. Fine. This inquiry we are creating as a phrase, right? It's standalone document we are creating. This inquiry, we are not taking any previous reference. So what I will do, I will click on continue. Okay. Sold to party, I will take the same sold to party basically. So I will copy this sold to party. I will paste it here. Click to party, I will also paste same. Let me press enter. Let me add this two times. Okay. Let's say one, and I will put it two. Okay. Now let me try to save it. So you see this inquiry got saved. Okay. The number is 213. Clear? Now what we have to create?
Quotation.
Quotation. T code is
VA12, 11,
21.
21. Sorry, 21.
21. Document is ZQT9, I believe, but let's see. We want to see the document type for this one. Same thing. We'll open this quotation. We'll go to header. So ZQT9. But now I will not click on continue. I will click on create with reference. Why? Because I want to create this quotation with reference to the inquiry, right? So I click on create with reference. Then in the
Yes.
inquiry, I forgot the number basically. 12/5, right? Today is 12/5. So you see, today's 12/5, we have created this document. Okay. So like this also you
Yes.
can find it. Okay, if you don't remember, like this also you can find. So I'll
Yeah.
select this inquiry as a reference. Then I'll now you see in my inquiry how many line items were there?
The inquiry one line item.
No, in our inquiry. Let me open our inquiry. There were two line items. Let me open the inquiry in the separate window. VA13. VA13. How many items we have?
Two line
Two
items.
items.
10, 20.
Now you see when I copy it, either I will click on copy. Let me click on copy first. Okay. See when I click on copy, it copies everything, both the line items.
Yes.
But
Yes.
again, as I said, you can select this and you can delete it. That is also one way,
Okay.
right? We are
Yeah.
not saving it. I'm just showing you first, then we will save. Okay. So now also what we are doing in the inquiry, there were two line items, but you are creating this quotation by referring the inquiry, but you are taking only the first line item. So now technically the inquiry is still open. Why? Because you have just taken the first line item, you have not taken the second line item. So I can still create the quotation by taking the second line item separately. So like this you can also delete, or you can do like this also. If you go to VA21, I have not saved it, so it will not change anything. Let me show you again. You click on this one, you put the inquiry number. You see item selection. You click on item selection also, it will first show you how many line items it has. Then from here also you can control. Let's say this time I want to go with this line item 2 only. I will select
Okay.
this line item 2. I will click on copy. Now you see only line item 20 came with the quantity 2. The first line item it has not taken. Yeah?
Yeah. Like I have one doubt.
Yeah?
Deepak. Like when you go to that screen, Deepak, like with reference.
Okay, let's go again. Yeah.
Here now in this screen, the first screen, it is a quotation number. With the reference of the quotation number, we are creating inquiry.
No, 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 no. We are doing the other way around. We are creating the quotation with reference to inquiry.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other way around. It's not the way. Here we are putting the inquiry and the reference. You see, create with reference. And then we are putting the
Got it.
inquiry number. That means we are trying to create this quotation document type ZQT9 by taking this inquiry as a reference. So when I take any document as a reference, that means it will copy all the line items, all the details.
Okay.
Let me show you. Let's see if I create a ZQT9 separately, what will happen? Let's see. If I open VA21 separately, I put this ZQT9. I click on continue. I'm not clicking on this create with reference. I'm clicking separately. Now your system asks me everything. Put me sold to party, put me material, everything. But when I take a reference, I simply click on copy. It takes all the sold to party material, everything it copies from the previous document basically. That is our inquiry.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's save this quotation as well. It says incomplete. Okay, let's see what is incomplete. Quotation valid. Fine. Let us put some date. When you put the backspace, system generally takes the last value which you have used. Okay. Either you can press this F4 and then you can select any date. And let's say if you want to use the last data what you have used, you put you press the backspace in your keyboard. It tells you the history, recent history what you have used. So you can select any date, press enter, then you go back, then you save it. So now I have created my quotation. Let me open my quotation display. Now if I click on document flow, I will see two documents, inquiry, quotation.
Which
Yeah. Now let's try to create a contract. So let me first copy this quotation number. I will copy this number. I double click here. This menu, this downside the data will come. Then I select my number and I click Control C. I copy it basically. Now I have to create a uh,
yeah,
contract. So
automation.
that is 41. I will go. Okay, but before that I want to know the quotation type, this contract type. So I will take this document again. Let me go back. Let me see what is the contract document.
Contract when it will come, Deepak? Like whenever you're giving a contract work,
Oh, sorry, come again. One.
contract instead of that creating quotation, I mean like contract, we can go for order
Yeah,
name.
that also you can do.
Okay.
That is also you can do. That is also fine. But I just want to show you the whole document flow. So that's why I'm creating this contract. Okay. You can create,
When it
yeah, like for inquiry also, you can directly jump to sales order. You don't need to quotation also.
okay.
Okay, it's up to you how you want to do. It's not mandatory. I told you these three sales are completely in your control. Whatever you want to do, you can do. You want to sales
Okay.
order directly, you can create directly. You want to take inquiry as a reference, that is also possible. You want to take quotation as a reference, that is also possible. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's say I want to create a contract now, and I want to put the quotation as a reference. I will click on create with reference. I will go to contract quotation thing. I will put my quotation number. Again, same thing. You click on copy. It copy both the item. You save it. Okay, now it is asking few things. Contract also, I think it requires that valid thing. Let me put some date again. That's fine. Still it's incomplete. Let's say what the customer reference is incomplete. Let me put something. Paste and go back. Document is complete. Now let's save it. So we have created the third document. Okay. Now let's see the document flow now how it looks like. I open this contract. I click on document flow. Now I can see three documents. Inquiry, then we created quotation, then we created contract. Okay. Now let's say I want to create a sales order. So I will be requiring this document. Here also you notice one more thing. When I double click here, system tells me the current document number and the preceding document number. That is the previous document. You see, previous document it says 2006. That means the quotation. Similarly, if you
Okay.
see, if I double click here, now you see it takes me the current document that is 2006. What is the
Yeah.
previous document? It tells me the quotation number. I mean, sorry, the
Yeah.
inquiry number basically. Okay. Now let's try to create a sales order by taking this contract as a reference. So I copied the contract number. I go to VA01,
With the reference.
ZOR9. I have to go with the reference. It with reference. I have to go to contract.
No, order Deepak.
No, order we are creating now.
Okay, we are copying from contact.
Copying
Got it.
from contract. We are creating order by
Yeah.
copying contract. So we have to select contract here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do one thing. Let's try to do wrong thing. Okay. Let's see what it happens. You see,
Okay.
check document number and the reference is not an order. That means system is saying this document, whatever you have entered, is not an order. Check it. Okay.
Okay.
So anyway, it will throw you error. If you do anything else, it will throw you error. So okay, I understood. Okay, I have to come to the contract. I put this number. I click on copy. Okay, fine. It is coming for some other configuration. We will cover all this, three goods and all. That don't worry about that. So you see, in order everything came. I will put the customer reference. I click on save. Now my sales order is also there 5857. Let me go
Fine. Fine.
here. Now let me open my sales order. Now if I go out to document flow, I can see all the previous document. Okay. So this we call it document flow. How your document is flowing one to another, one to another. Okay.
Yeah.
Now if you create a delivery, let us create a delivery as well now. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So let's do one thing. Now let's open it. Now what is the T code to create a delivery?
We we
Okay,
VL01N.
VL01N. Okay, let's do. I go to /n VL01N. Now it asks me shipping point. Let me go to sales order. I can go to any line item. I can go to shipping. Then I can find my shipping point. What is my shipping point? That is PT. Correct? So let us put that as PT here. That as PT. It has already taken the sales order correctly, 5857. So we don't have to do anything. We click on continue. You see now we are into delivery. Let's go to picking. Just expand it. So what we did, we have gone to the T code VL01N, right? Similarly, you can do like this also. Let me cancel it. Let me not save it. Let me cancel. Let
VL0.
me cancel.
Okay.
There is another way I'll show you. That's the easy way actually. That's what I follow. Generally, I don't go to VL01.
One
Yeah, tell me.
doubt, Deepak. Suppose if you have created quotation with two
Mm-hmm.
materials, order you have created with the reference you have created like a order with
Mm-hmm.
one material. It will show in the document show it will show. I mean like quotation it will show open
Yeah,
at the
it will
back
show
like
open. Okay.
okay.
That is also, as I said, that also generally we call it open, but that is also config actually, how you want. Let's say there are three line items, or let's say there is only one line item, but quantity is 100. Okay. Let's say there is one item, quantity 100.
Yeah.
So there is a way, whether
Yeah.
let's say I created one further document, or let's say quotation is 100 line. I mean, so in the quotation I have one line item that is 100 piece. I created
Okay.
the contract with one quantity, one piece only. That means in my quotation still 99 pieces are still available, right? So technically my quotation is open.
Yes.
But in SAP you can control that
Okay.
also, that if any one document is created, you mark the previous document as a complete. Okay, that control also we have in SAP. We will see all that, but don't worry. Generally, most of the time we follow this process only. That unless until all the line items with all the quantity it is not taken, we call it document as a open. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's see how you can create. Let me close all these things first. Yeah. So this is my sales order, right? Let me just expand it. And I told you VL01, and you can also do. Okay. I think VL010. Okay. Let's see another T code. I don't remember actually. Let me see VL10D. This is another T code to create a delivery. VL10D. Okay. There
VL10D.
you see sales document type, party. Okay, let's do one thing. ZSPT. Okay, that was our shipping point, right? ZSPT. Okay,
Yes.
let's execute it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's execute it. Okay, VL10D is for when you create with reference to purchase order. Okay, forget about
Sure.
purchase order. Just I'll give you a brief idea. Let's say, as I told you, sales order is exactly sale you are doing, right? You are selling your goods to the end customer. Sometimes what will
Yes.
happen, let's say you have a two plant in the same country, or same, let's say a different city, you have two plants, your own plant, and you want to transfer one material from one plant A to plant B, let's say from Pune to Mumbai. Okay, in Pune you have plant, in
Okay.
Mumbai you have plant, and for some reason, for any manufacturing purpose or any reason, you want to transfer the goods, right? In day to day it's very much common that you will transfer some goods from plant A to plant B, or plant B to plant A. So in that, the internally
Internally.
transfer will happen, right? So that we call it
Yeah.
STO, stock transport order. Okay. But the T code is PO. And
ST.
that all T code is ME21 only. So ME21, and in purchasing side we call it PO. From the sales side, when the same document you are using just for internal transfer, that we call it STO. When you create a STO document,
Yeah.
similarly you have to create a delivery also. So that delivery you will create with VL10D. Okay. Let's go to VL10 now. Now you see there is a slightly difference here. If I go to VL10D, I get four tabs, right? Let me open side by side so you will notice. VL10. You see, mostly it looks like same, but there is extra tab I have for sales order. That means in VL10, you have both the options. Either you can create your sales order, means delivery with reference to sales order, or with the PO. Here you can create with PO, here you can create with sales order. Okay, there is another T code. I'll tell you another T code also. VL04. Okay, I think this is absoluted now. Earlier we were using this VL04 as well. Okay, that also you can use. Anyway, I just wanted to show you. Let's say I want to create with VL10. Okay, I go to VL10. Then I have to just expand it. If I execute it, you see, automatically system takes the document which is pending, which is open basically. So you see, our document it is showing 5857. This was our document, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think we close it anyway. So now what you can do, you can select it, okay, and then I believe some button must be there here. I don't remember exactly. Okay, let's see dialog. Okay, you see, we are into the same VL01 screen, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
also let me go back again. I want to show you data now. If you notice one more thing, there is a background button also. Let's say there are 100 of
Yeah.
delivery. I mean, it's 100 of sales order.
Okay.
You will not do VL01,
Yeah.
VL01, VL01 100 times, right? What you will do? You will go to this T code. So this T code is basically used for collective processing of delivery, basically. Okay. If you
Okay.
have, let's say you have the sales order, you can put your sales order number here. Let's say I have 10 sales order. I will put the sales order number like here. 10 sales order, 20 sales order, whatever it is. I will enter it. I'll click on execute. All those 10 orders or 100 or whatever it is coming, it will appear here. I click on this button, select all. All my sales order will be selected. I can click on background. So background
Background.
means
Okay.
system will create in the background. You will not see this VL01 screen. System will automatically create the delivery and it will just show you the number here. Okay, let me show you that as
Yeah.
well. Let's try to do it in the background now. Okay, I selected this line item, that basically the sales order. I want to create the delivery. I click on background.
Right. Right.
Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
let's execute now. What the bag is on select. Okay, now you see it has created the document. Basically, delivery document it has created. It says see log for the information about the creating delivery. That means I have to go to the log to see the delivery number. Uh, you see, this button is for log for delivery. If you don't want to go here, you can go with this way, this as well. Somewhere here also it must be there, I believe.
Level.
Okay, it must be there, I don't know. Okay, that's fine. Let's not bother. So here is this button. Okay, click on this button. Uh, click on documents. So now you see, this is my delivery document. Now let's see. Let me open this document separately. What is the T code to open this delivery?
Open
Display.
display and
Two
VL02.
is change. I want to display, so I will go with 3. Okay.
C. Yeah.
I put my delivery. You see, when I click on this document flow now, it takes the same zero. That means in the background system, you see, we have not gone to BL01. System created in the background. Okay, so it saves times basically. You don't have to sit in the system. Also, background generally, what this background, what for we use in SAP actually, background means system will see whether when the resources are free and then only it will create basically. That's it. We call it background. Let's say I have to create 1,000 order I have to create delivery. Okay, 1,000 order I
Yeah.
have. I can go with VL01 1,000 times. That is also fine. But it will just kill my time, right? Well, go with the
Yes.
background.
Yes.
Now you when you create 1,000 delivery, 1,000 sales order delivery, it's something you are putting some bulk load to the computer or to the SAP system. So when you click on this background, system
Yeah.
automatically sees whenever the resources are free and then whenever there is a less load in the system, that time only system will create. Whenever any particular or higher priority job or higher priority work comes, system will stop your delivery creation. System will perform that report or that task first. And when the resources are free, again system will start creating your delivery. Since we have only one delivery, we cannot notice that difference actually. As soon as you click, it will create. Okay.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
so you see now in the document flow, inquiry, quotation, contract, sales order, delivery. Now let's do the PGI. So how you will go? Either you can go to VL02 or you open VL03 and you go to this change mode. That is also VL02 only. Okay. You go to picking.
Yeah.
Let's take 1 and let's take 2. This is the button for post board issue. Okay, let's click on post board issue. Document is incomplete. Okay, why it is saying incomplete? Because we have not maintained the PO number basically. Let me close this menu also. Let me go inside. It is already filled, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Here 02 and let me see if anything is missing here. This is complete, fine. Let me go to document flow. We go to delivery. The next batch actually we are doing this incompletion thing actually, so we have played around with the setting to maybe something or some incompletion is assigned maybe. Let me see. So I go to remove completed. Okay. Let's do one thing. I don't know whether it will impact right now or not, but let's see. What I will do, I will remove the incompletion log and all actually. So what I will do, I will go to
Yeah.
SPRO, I will go to sales and distribution, I go to basic function, I go to incompletion, incompletion, I go to assign, I go to delivery item category, I go to 10, and we have Y6. Let's delete this Y6. I don't want any incompletion to be carried out. Let me see what was there in Y6. Close it. There you go. We go delivery item Y6. Customer information. Yeah, that's fine. We have removed that incompletion, so that should not come. So I don't know whether it will work or not. So let's do one thing. Let's delete this delivery now. So what I will do, I will select the line item. I click on this delete. And then after deleting the line item, I go to outbound delivery and then I click on delete. Okay, so basically I completely deleted, which is not recommended as I told you. We generally don't do it, but as of now I deleted it. Okay. Now let me
Okay.
now if you see if you click on this document flow, it will not show anything because this is not exist in the database. It is deleted. Okay. Now if I go
Yeah.
to my sales order again, VA03, if I click on document flow, I will not see the delivery now. Okay.
Yes.
Click on display. Let's create a delivery again. Let's say this is another way of creating delivery. You go to sales order, you go to sales document, you click on delivery.
The-
Okay, you see, same thing.
Yeah.
One and two. Okay, there is some posting period error, that's fine. Let me put the last one, 29. So now you see we have created the PGI document also. Basically, we have done the post board issue. Okay. Now let's see the
Yes. Yes.
document flow how it looks like now. You see, inquiry, quotation,
Okay.
contract, then sales order, then you created delivery. Now you notice this picking and goods issue both are in the same line actually. That means both why it is under the same line? Because these both process or both transactions are happening for delivery only,
Um,
right? For the same delivery, we are doing the
Okay.
same thing, right? Picking and post goods we are doing for same delivery. So that's why both comes under the same line. Okay.
Okay.
We open this PGI document. So that's fine, no problem. Okay. Now what is next? What is left for us? invoice. So you
Invoice.
see, that's why everything is completed, but your delivery is still in process. That is open.
Invoice.
Okay, and you copy this number. The code is VS01, right? VS01.
Yes.
Okay, parallelly, let me do one thing. I will not save it. Let me go inside. That's fine. So it is taking, I think, F2, right? Let me do one thing. VO F2. I will go to F2. Okay. I'll put this posting block. Okay. Let's see that also here only. I'll not save it. I have to come again. I'll go to VF01 again. VF01 in delivery. Go inside. Then we just save it. Okay. Let's save it now. I don't know whether accounting will have maybe some other config may be missing, but let's see. So that way you see document is created, no general entry created. That means no accounting. Why system has not tried accounting? Because in the WOFA we have told the system posting should be blocked. So that's why system has not done the accounting automatically.
Yes.
Okay, so what you will do now? We are running out of time. Let me quickly complete this one. We will go to change mode VF02 and then you have to click on this plan. Okay. If everything is in place, GL mapping and all, the accounting will happen. Let's see. So some error we are getting because of some other config. That's fine. So this is how you do. Okay. If everything was perfect,
Okay.
you would have got the relieving. Release accounting would have done. Okay. This is coming from some FI config issue. So anyway, that's fine. Now we have created the billing. I just wanted to show you the document flow. Now if you click on this invoice document flow, you see all the flow. Inquiry, quotation, contract, order, delivery, invoice. Okay, tomorrow remind me, we will again discuss this document flow slightly. There are a few more points that I want to discuss here in the document flow. Just remind me to show the
Okay.
document flow with reference to our delivery and with reference to invoice. Okay, let's stop it.